we say expectations being played down, the Iranian Supreme Leader has said these talks won't lead anywhere. It doesn't sound like there is likely to be much progress.
I think this is a part of probably the rhetoric that both sides have to play as a somewhat a face-saving strategy. That because, you know, for understandable reasons, difficult history, both sides have not communicated at all for the past 3.5 decades, and now coming back to the negotiation tables, it's slightly difficult to expect to exactly predict what to expect. So I heard President Obama also put a 50% chance of success on the negotiations, and the Supreme Leader obviously has mentioned that he doesn't trust the intentions of the Americans. However, he's not going, I mean, the Iranian negotiation team is not going to pull out of the negotiation. So there is a lot of push and pull signals in these rhetorics being sent both from DC and from Tehran, and it's for that particular reason, as I just explained.
Does Iran actually want to do a deal here? Because, I mean, there has been movement. The nuclear activities have been limited in return for the lifting of some sanctions, which does indicate that clearly it wants those sanctions lifted. It does see that there are better alternatives potentially.
Yes, and one need to remember that the other alternative for both sides, one of the alternatives that have been spoken about quite frequently, is the military option. Nobody really wants it in the region, nor from the world powers are very much interested in getting involved again in a strike against Iran, with all the other events going on around the region. And also, understanding the dynamics of domestic politics in Iran, I think many observers believe that if at all this problem could be solved with Iranians and the crisis of the nuclear file could be resolved, it would be with the current team in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They are the most willing team ever that Iran had in the office to resolve this issue. They have been delegated a great deal of power by the Supreme Leader and by the administration, and they have all the rights and all the tools in hand to resolve it. If it at all is going to be resolved, the most likeliest team to be able to resolve it is going to be the current team.
And what is the popular view in Iran? A young population, a modern population in many ways. What is the perspective?
Well, of course, Iranians have suffered a lot because of the sanctions. Prior to that, there has been the 8 years of the war. Since the revolution, really, there hasn't been a very long period of ease and stability in Iran. The biggest priority, perhaps, for the Iranian youth is the stability, to be able to feel connected to the international community, to be able to experience what the rest of the world is experiencing in a good way.
Sara, thank you very much. Thank you.